if you say nothing except, we're Republicans, we're nice, why would anyone send a check?
Right.
But they think, wow. And I'll tell you, there are many, many issues in this country. The people are a little bit ahead of the politicians. The people are more concerned about more issues, and they're waiting to get the politicians to jump on board. So I think what's happening with the RNC is people are finally realizing, wow, they're in the fight and the money is coming in. And I think money follows message, and the second thing money follows is a sense of trust that if you donate money, they're actually going to go with the issues. They're going to fight on the big issues. There are dozens of issues we could talk about, and I love talking about issues, so I'm happy to take questions of any kind. But if I will be, so back to whoever, raise your hand again if you're going to be a delegate. Okay, here's the story. The vote on the RNC Committeewoman is on Saturday morning, so do not go home Friday night. Change your plans if you're going to. The vote's on Saturday morning at the convention, so it's a Saturday Memorial Day weekend. So that is when the vote happens. It's a vote by delegation, so it's CD1 votes, CD2 votes, CD3 votes, so it's a little more complicated than that. But the thing is, it's why my wonderful husband and I have been traveling all over Texas, is talking to groups like this. It's impossibly inspiring to both of us. We just find patriots who are awake, they're alive, they understand we got a battle to win, and they want to be part of it. They want to feel like they're doing something. I'm going to share little goodies on the table in 1 second. I'll tell you one last quick thing. One of my talk show guests, y'all know Sidney Powell, right?
Yeah.
That is. So she lives in Dallas. I don't know if you knew that. Anyway, she's been on my show a lot of times. Sometimes she was on, it was a while ago, but she was on the show, and I was on to some story about socialism and, doing an intro. She's going to take it over. So I just said something about socialism and, we're at the edge of the cliff. And she interrupted me. She said, no. America, the bus, has gone over the cliff. At this point, all we're doing is reaching out the windows, trying to grab on, find something to pull us back up. It's that serious. And I do think it is that way. I think and many, many factors contribute to it, but we're at a place that we could have such a beautiful and important consequence to the future of America if we decide we're going to be in the fight now, and we're going to send people to Washington or the RNC and to Austin and every place else who understand the fight, and they are in it. Yep. So that's why I want to do this. Why I'm running for RNC. I'll take tons of questions. I'll just say really quickly, please take this flyer with you. It's happy flyer at the top, DebbieG4RNC.com. You can read pretty much everything. I wrote out a bunch of issues. I do encourage you to read my endorsements. There's an endorsement section because I've been endorsed by Turning Point USA, Action, Charlie Kirk personally, Dan Patrick and Ken Paxton and Sid Miller, and I mean the conservative leaders, as well as multiple serious subject matter experts, like guys I've had on my show who are probably among the premier experts on China and what they're doing to America and the whole country. Gordon Chang, he's endorsed. I'm endorsed by thought leaders because they know I actually understand the issues, because they have them on the show, and we're not just shooting the breeze. We're talking substance, and that's the kind of, I think, a great quality I would bring to the RNC. And so I encourage you to read the endorsements. I'd love to have your endorsement, whether you're a delegate or not, you can endorse. And I also have little giveaways. You're welcome. It's a pen that says Debbie G for RNC, so don't forget. And I have chapsticks. And one thing to say about chapsticks.